Evíl for high juicy news. Mema Obibia Kwaba. I had the latest hot and Aremeyaw Bremo. And uti so unyan subscribe to channel dia bomodian se obe subscribe. Robeyan se obe click the subscribe button. Na wabele notification. We understand video for be upload with the first person once ebeka sa video. Afi ubiana wa like video no. Give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wa fufuro so na when you be here. Na ensem dodo na ra ekoso ewo Ghana memo hano afi yemura ye ensem a abeto yepono so yinti eye sa report ya ababeto je sankomo yimuma yinti
as a political party and Mahamadu Bawumia aye the first coup and coup na waye no majority of NPP for they be ameka kire eye NPP for especially eye Kennedy Agyapong the supporters. The NPP, at the end of the day, they have already rigged the elections for Bawumia. And they started the rigging from today. Kennedy Agyapong betimako we say, asasi we so for he will lose the primaries. What they have done today is the beginning of the rigging for Mahamadu Bawumia. It's Kennedy Agyapong supporters they no kwa. Now, NPP has decided to hold its presidential primaries on January 31st, 2026. So technically, NPP for Baby hold the presidential primaries before executives, primaries. Do you know the danger in that? Do you know what they are doing? Right now, there's something I need to let you know. This story you are seeing here, they are imposing Bawumia on the party. They are imposing Mahamadu Bawumia on the NPP. The executives now and the Omudi party strategically, Omuni Council of Elders, any NPP Penifono, they have sat down to come to a conclusion, say, Mahamadu Bawumia, they have to indirectly impose Bawumia on the party. Because you see, when the presidential primaries election comes on before a party executives elections are, what is going to happen? And they say, on all fronts, executives they will be campaigning for Bawumia. Meaning the current executives led by JFK, any omne Mahamadu Bawumia mu ye adwuma, omne NPP ebo krono edi party ni bedru ha no. Se ye ba be ye Bawumia mo primaries January 2026. It means when muna ye nyanto omo so aba no, they are the ones who are going to lead the campaign for Bawumia. They are the ones who are going to make sure they whip every executive in line. Because one, they are doing one thing to kill two birds. What they are doing is they are one, whipping people in line to vote for Bawumia. And when Bawumia wins the primaries, Bawumia will use his power and influence to whip the executives in line for them to be voted for. Now, what they are doing right now, or what they have done today, they have created a room for Bawumia to be the tyrant who is leading the party now. Because most of the executives normally party anymore. Say on a normal day, say a koto ababi for a presidential prime minister, all of them, Nana B, where they will all lose the elections. Now, for Bawumia to protect them, because remember, Bawumia campaign all these people are the ones following Bawumia around. Every single executive today, as we speak, National Women's Organizer, Youth Organizer, chairman, first chairman, third chairman, vice chairman, all of them are following Bawumia on his campaign, meaning they are all in Bawumia's camp. Now, Sekoto Prime Minister first. Now, Sekoto na Sani Pana, Sebio Oni Bawumia company winia. What is going to happen is they know Sani Pan is not going to work for Bawumia to win the primaries. So what they want to do now, they say, Obia Muhuni say Ebia or Kennedy Agyapong ni obe contesting any executive position. They want Bawumia to first become the presidential candidate. Then they uses his power and then to protect the campaign money we need. And what they are going to do is they are going to stick to the same calendar. Bawumia JFK mo ebe lead mo. What they are doing now is they are protecting the executive by using Bawumia's primaries first. They are doing this. They are technically silencing any opposition views. Now, what they are doing right now, I say, Omobaya Bawumia primaries, and NPP presidential primaries first, and they say. Now, almost say recently, almost say, Omobaya amendment to be a constitution, and that will be done, I think, July, almost Omobaya constitutional amendment. Now, executives, now, let me tell you. 19th of July, and a new amendment to my constitution. Now they know, say, in 2024, Kennedy Agyapong can send bebre and the omublemu say, and some are kaya and the fast momuko opposition. Now they want a way to silence Kennedy Agyapong and his followers. Into this amendment they are going to do, they are going to find a way to put in the constitution rigid rules. Rigid punishment for anyone who get out and speak their mind. One share Kennedy Agyapong, they will suspend him before the primaries. Mamika you been show. Sir, amendment they are going to infuse a lot of anti-Kennedy Agyapong things in there. Now, what they are going to do is say they are going to infuse in there. Kennedy Agyapong Kennedy himself. So one share na or kasa na or go out of the rope, he will be caught in the web. And Kennedy himself, he might even be suspended before the primaries for Bawumia to go on the post. Because they cannot contest Bawumia. Right now, no, so who say NPP for Ababontil Bekachel say presidential primaries, no, before executives in the primaries now. Bawumia has started his first coup. Mamika be been show. Nana do danko Akufo Addo. Or your third coup and sana ultimately winning in the third primaries. Now, Bawumia Campaign, NPP as a political party, they know, say, the NDC is a big force. And they know whoever succeeds John Mahama, they cannot use Bawumia to beat the person. The plan they have now, my mention plan, no, they want Bawumia to come again in 2032. The strategy is to bring Bawumia back in 2032. Now, what they're going to do now is they just want Bawumia to galvanize enough votes in their primaries. And then after Bawumia gets a little bit of what he got from 2024 primaries, then they'll bring him into 2028, which they know he will not win. Now, Bawumia Winia, he will still go with this same group of executives into 2032. And they will use the same format to make sure they install or they impose Bawumia on the party. Because remember, this group of people say, Omutumiya machinations, na yeto abano na Bawumia winia. Remember, JFK will campaign for Bawumia, Nanabi will campaign for Bawumia, Sammy will campaign for Bawumia, Gyamfi will campaign for Bawumia, Chairman will campaign for Bawumia. Now, the party executive, Bawumia, they will all campaign for Bawumia. So automatically in the primaries, Bawumia will win. Now, it is left with Bawumia to protect them. Now, how is Bawumia going to protect them? Obia omuhuni say enya de obetuma aboa Bawumia campaign no come 28 biano. Bawumia and the NPP will find a way to make that person lose. In the Kennedy Agyapong, be obe contest any executive after Bawumia has won the primaries, automatically you will lose because Bawumia and the party will make sure say these people who kept him in power to become the flag bearer, those are the same people he is marching to in 2028. Now, Oluzi 2028 elections, now they will need to fight Bawumia to come again the third term because someone started making that argument. Bawumia and Krampo and making argument. So I Akufo Addo about 1, wenya, about 2, wenya, about 3, wenya, John Mahama about 1 and about 2. Into me some more chance. Into he knows. Say there is a third chance he wants to take. 2028, he knows he will not win. But he wants to walk to 2032. 32 with this same group of people because what he's going to do is say win primaries now Sanko Fowe they are going to win the executive. Now these are the people who 2028 he will lose. He will use the same strategy again whereby they will pick the presidential first. When they pick the presidential primaries and they pick him first, then he will make sure these same people win. They have a long-term project. Kennedy Agyapong, he can swallow the earth. He will never beat Bawumia. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, the Party Council of Elders, the establishment, Kennedy Agyapong is part. Mamika Bibincho. See, I can't the establishment, do not isolate Kennedy Agyapong and isolate Brian Champong. Kennedy Agyapong and Brian Champong, Bawumia, they were integral part of the establishment. And within the establishment, there is an establishment. TMA. Within an establishment, there is an establishment. Even the forest now, when you go into the forest, you realize that so within the establishment, they want Bawumia to go. They know Kennedy Agyapong, no matter what. He's temperamental, he's not intelligent, he's not smart, he cannot play the game gabby otchere darko pe. He cannot play the game of Akufo Addo. Even though his partner, they know Kennedy Agyapong is not smart enough. So Kennedy Agyapong can do whatever he wants to do. Kennedy Agyapong can never beat Bawumia in the primaries because these are the executives who are going to campaign for Bawumia. Bawumia, thank you to the campaign. And the same Justin Koduamo, the same third vice, second vice, women national organizer, youth organizer, as the same pigs. Inti, what they have done today, this is Mahamadu Bawumia's first coup. And it should send a signal to Kennedy Agyapong and his followers. They know more, may catch them on there, may catch them from January, say, Mahamadu Bawumia will beat Kennedy Agyapong, they will steal the elections for him. It is not going to be like they are going to have an election. Na Kennedy Nyawe, Dabio, me say, Mahamadu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for him. Kennedy Agyapong supporters should listen. Kennedy Agyapong, no matter what, so the prime minister require on 20%. But I want you people to understand, because I'm from January, me wa party ni muchemo. Kennedy Agyapong supporters, mamika bibinchemo, they will rig the elections. Whatever you people do, 19th amendment, all the amendments, 70% is against you people. They will silence you guys. They will suspend Kennedy. They will suspend him. Now I am telling you on authority. It does not matter the noise you people are making. They're screaming. You are screaming. You are wasting your time. Mahamadu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for the Kennedy Bawumia. Mahamadu Bawumia, the NPP executive, they will rig the elections for Bawumia. They are not going to contest Kennedy. They will rig it, and they have started rigging the elections from today. This thing you are seeing is the beginning of the coup Bawumia has set it up. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy is a fool to him. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy does not even understand what is happening. What you are seeing on the screen, this is the beginning of Mahamadu Bawumia's first coup. He will do a second coup and a third coup. And he is using the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo tactics. You see, Mamika Bibincho, the 88 parliamentary members, our more parliament, they all support Mahamadu Bawumia. Now, 88, there are some MPs who want to support Kennedy Agyapong. Because when we say Abani Drua, 88, Emuache. Now, what they are trying to do is say, they are trying to even suppress, even in parliament, Mahamadu Bawumia and NPP executives, they are trying to do what? Strategically suppress the 88 binomo support Kennedy. On say and then as Tekani Kennedy Musa, your group be more NPP more, or Kennedy call for. But the NPP executives, the NPP executives, what is going to happen is say, Bawumia ebeye the flag bearer in January. What is going to happen is say MPs now almost as suspected say almost supporting a Kennedy Agyapong. Sa MPs they will lose their seats. Yeah. Tie. Bawumia was list of MPs or more parliamentary almost supporting Kennedy. Or sa list Sa Bawumia be flag bearer in 2026 January. Sa MPs no more parliament now. They are against Bawumia's nomination almost supporting Kennedy Bawumia will make sure they lose their primaries. What you are seeing here is not a joke. Bawumia has taken over the party. Bawumia will rig. Anything say, oh, shall way. Now this is simpler. This is the same strategy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo used. And now Refi, go back. The same coup. the same tactics, the same strategy to rake. He has hijacked the party. It is always a KJF Kabaka say we actually want to politics as with the NPP we Jimmy may catch a Kennedy Agyapong say Mahamadu Bawumia is using the Nanado Dan Kweku Addo playbook. Simple. Now, Gyamfi say Saako your friend Esibe, former MP of New Jabin. Your friend saying Dr. Esibe, very smart guy. He knows a lot about the economy, right? Now, Akufo Addo boy to say otchere because acquire friend Esibe a supporting Alanti. You saw what they did to Esibe. On say Esibe, or very good in economics. Esibe na otchere the parliamentary finance committee because Esibe ko supporti eyedien oko supporti one ko supporti eyedien nipa foforo no. What the Akufo Addo administration did was that Esibe ko support Alano, they made sure say otchere fi etu Esibe. That is why a stronghold like Esibe omutu ni tisa akoko because he had expressed say he support Kojo Kyeremanteng. So what they did was that strategically, Nana Dan Kweku Addo in 2024 they made sure say Esibe lost his seat. And normally otchere fi be share because otchere fi was supporting the Akufo Addo. And this is, you see, Esibe na pamo nana nanka onanka or say oye minister, finance minister no. The strategy was that, you see, say anka Akufo Addo a presidential pathway, they wanted to do the right thing. Sir Esibe was supposed to be the finance minister. But because Esibe had other ideas, because Esibe can say he thinks Alan is the right person to lead the NPP, Esibe show interest of supporting Alan. They made sure say Esibe lost his primaries. This is what is going to happen. Bawumia we need primaries now as a presidential candidate. Any MP in parliament who shows any interest in supporting Kennedy before or after, Mahamadu Bawumia will make sure you, that MP, you don't come back to parliament. That's all. Enti adina ya kan ye de sesre no. Nana Dan Kweku Addo ni playbook no. Sa ni book na odi eye ku. Odi ya foku Kwabena Agyapong odi be taking over partner or forcing on the party no. It's the same playbook na Bawumia play. And anything I must say, they are going to elect the presidential candidate before the executives. Because so ultimately you know say primaries no me na me wini ya obi a wanya campaign amani bia entumi ni nyedwuma obi a wan supporting bia entumi ni nyedwuma MP bia na on supporting bia entumi ni nyedwuma. He wants people he can work with, so he will come to the constituency obetu. The same executives will lobby, they will do their job for him. The people, the executives now otumi eyeku emo mu nyina sa fam no, they will come after you and they will get rid of you. Even in parliament, there was seats bia by 22, Bawumia Ato. And he knows all those people are not for him. Those are people who are showing interest in supporting Kennedy. This is a typical NPP coup. Nana Adodankwa Akufo Addo playbook blueprint na makacha no. Don't underestimate Bawumia. Makacha Kennedy Agyapong obeye dede obetietiem ne nkofo no betwa yantoa ombeye bibia obobene obobehuri. They will lose the elections. Mahamadu Bawumia win election no first round. We win. This thing na mujitu munde no. Ade we na executive do ko share na mujitu no. Bawumia win elections no. Bawumia is targeting 2032. Bawumia, 2028 don't win elections no. Whether Bawama or no Mahama, Bawumia knows he cannot win the elections in 2028. He knows. He has told his people. They have sat down. They have done the analysis. They know Bawumia cannot get over 2 million votes to beat whoever contests for the NDC. I don't know who contests for the NDC. But Bawumia knows he will not win. Bawumia's target is 2032. And he's setting up executives to push him across 2028. And anything make a will say, that is the beginning of the coup. Media, they be a catcher. I am a messenger, without a Bible or a Quran. From January, and I'm a catcher will say, Bawumia will rig the NPP primaries. First one, Ato. For the first time in the history of the NPP. The first time in the history of the NPP, yebeye presidential primaries and some the executives. It's a trap. They know what they are doing. Mahamadu Bawumia, his camp will take every single seat. Omo pay. Inti mameka bibinchiro. Oh, MP of Impraeso, I friend David Ansa Opoku. David Ansa Opoku, Impraeso MP. Bawumia will take that seat from him. Okay, 22 list no. Every day, Mama Mobako. Me say, oh, MP friend Patrick Yabuama, you should be careful. Bawumia will take that seat from him. Mama mu 2. Me mama first one, me say, David. David Ansa Opoku. Impraeso MP no. Bawumia will take the seat. MP friend Yabuama. Sa MP friend Patrick Yabuama. Bawumia will take the seat. Meaning 22 MPs. Bawumia will take all the seats from them. Because he knows where they belong. And into Omako Tanasa say primaries for presidential first. So we need GFK will go through. Chairman want to will win. Then they will make sure Obia or your enemy be out to Bawumia Nyejuma. They will make sure they take you out. No executive, no MP. Now Bawumia will sail. 2028 he will lose, no problem. They will come back again. They will use the same format to enter 2032. Don't forget, Kennedy Agyapong election, it has been decided in the NPP. And I'll be opening things up for you to see. Kennedy, elections. Whoever contests for the NDC, more than 20%. Mahamadu Bawumia is not going to cross 24%. He knows. He's playing the Akufo Addo card. That is their conclusion. That is Mahamadu Bawumia's first coup. I will be back to give you the names of the 20 MPs. Bawumia 2026 or we need primaries we are. MPP MPs now Kennedy over 2 easy.
Of people are more kase and Kennedy and kase baby or final who now one and question. A rhetorical question. You don't demand an answer. Don't worry. I just want to throw it out there to the ordinary people. First, mathematics. You pese full soldiers are more Ghana. Mu ayawo mo that time Professor Dubois na mi miswa. But me who ye me of a foy me ensa and the founding fathers of MPP. Me, me tia ya almost sorry I know can't party the any idea. Me can't much Professor Dubois, all ban no nye vice president. On wanye obi a running mate, wanye buzi a running mate for 8 years. Mi buzao. Professor Dubois, mu tie no. Professor Albert Dubois, satamna Rollins a transfer from military rule. Ediaba 1992 establishment of 1992 constitution afa ni nyina ye pepe ya hodan kwa buzia club empenifo me kaise na me wo fa mom committee na du asabre nom ni me wo fa fom penifo committee na almost 30 de adubu ahe baaye no. It was just a few months, 3 months to an election. Professor Dubois, the name anu anyano was the traction of talking about culture of silence, writing books on history, and people knew him as somebody no vociferous and no kasa against Rawlings leadership. NPP for say, "Ya dene kwa ebebwa uti and NPP for presenting within that short time. One, na Professor Dubois, na onye obi running mate wankodi buzia running mate and now kodi MPP. Those days Vito Usunum, baby, when you be a change political traction. Compare that to Dr. Bawumia. Now, Akufo Addo is one of the most popular politicians at that time. We Rawlings and Akufo Addo, Eddie J. Akufo. Popular. So if this man appoints you as his running mate, do you know the political mileage that you get? 8 years. 8 good years. Adubuahi when nyamu say one day kuraso okodi buzi china buzia anase obi running mate ana wan leaders on buy no wenya eno ye one Adubuahi ama me vice president of the Republic of Ghana for 8 years. Mumusa Tradubuaye mebe boa mo amunim no historians obiani Akufo the same thing. Akufo wa meye obi the only thing oya say foreign minister Adabuzia. And no any vice president or they compare and no be our running mate for a popular politician compare with the difference.
To can be sister Dr.
Nana Addo Akufo Addo meba tobo as brebe ma tobo me do kono ma no makro ma nya hu prebu. And some de do so pa fax no bebre o. Akufo Nana Addo Akufo Addo wa ma me obi running mate ansa be the vice president. Ansana ye electing as a flag bearer. And yet few months the performance and the da 30-something%, right? Few months NPP for say and no grant or maybe another exclusive you the trouble and the mediate NPP for say cratchy transe you go for before from Fadamra na o performance we there enkoyi Akufo Addo assign abetedu wan san buy oni Akufo be contest here no NPP for rejecting no, and we should set the record straight. Akufo obaye no the refini said there was a great alliance. Few months party ni putu ni oma together and okoye opejamu about 41%. Party ni ka se on be regroup no man san ba omo ba na party no ti ye hwe ne performance no compared to the nyoma oye no if you see ye beto an so and okoye no ko wini ye. Now when it comes to key fundamental things in womu and they say yeah the candidate akọ elections, the reason why Akufo Addo Dubuahin ni say NPP a camp party NDC Mahamadu Bawumia be ka kire nyina say o de mu minua Dr. Bawumia odi mochi o de di o machi eduru say leadership ba NPP for few they will never vote for you and NPP delegates enya reshemu say no we are not an account party, no we will not accept this. We have a vice president who is a Muslim. We have a vice president who is a northerner. We want to prove to every Tom, Dick and Harry, say, we are not. And again, the party will get more votes from the North and the Zongo community to complement Asante and other strongholds of the NPP. Meboa and NPP for their honkika any day any ekotu abanu boom, even though there was an establishment support and remember and man. Now check the data no and I'm the man TNA. Our candidate didn't call 2024 election. He lost onya 0 over 30 polling stations in the northern region. 0. Adubuahin Akufo utie Adubuahin Akufo Nana Addo Akufo Addo. None of these candidates are moving free north enya 0 sir in over 30 polling stations. And that's the main reason why we wanted to prove Mahama that we have a northern candidate like him. We have a Muslim candidate. Meboa. But yet, our candidate now, or see, your man a second chance. No? He got 0 in over 30 polling stations.
And what you're saying?
Polling stations are one northern region, no? 3 northern regions, no? 30. Unya 0.
Until 0 no nya no
HRS say. Na me ubebuza me ko buza no e
kyerese dey bent na so say because mo na munya asa gidie no say meba o ka ho ya munya gidie say zongo communities no say mo de Dr. Bawumia ba on beto aba e de amamo Muslims e beto aba e de amamo yet mo de naba na say mo akọ bakodi ntwo ayete sa na me busa say e die benti na kire say nipa na na musu say mo benya vote free na mo anya no e kire mo say den.
Well, you go and ask the party delegates.
O ka ho e kire mo say den.
Go and ask the party delegates.
We are delegate.
Me ba so enye no nko a.
Okay.
Enye no nko a. Akufo Addo eba power. The first thing abra oye and it's over set up a Zongo community because we thought we have that kind of NPP and payasem Zongo form payasem nti da no say dey you push an agenda of Zongo community development. Never boa. Whole ministry was established. We have a vice president who was having oversight responsibility as a running mate and a leader. What not say I a running mate for 8 years. I was a vice president. You say this time the Zongo hodie you be fan fala. In fact, on one club regional can say the Dr. Bawumia badia Zongo and in northern region you be fan form. I was so happy because me and me in particular, God is my witness. The only argument I was always making is that once we have a candidate who is from the north, a candidate for the first time who is a Muslim, we will sweep.
I don't know that TV so no.
The north, the Muslim votes and the Zongo votes. Now check the statistics. Apart from Winiba Zongo, you lose all the Zongos in the country. I'm saying you have an electric magnetic strategy. And it in my hono nyame edi ehwa fofie. We lost all the Zongos apart from Winiba Zongo. Eti you are a delegate. These are the facts. Dr. Bawumia, I love him. He's an intellectual. He's a smart guy. But these are the facts. And as a political analyst and a political scientist, me feel say a big problem as a political party. So a person will call it to an election and you want to win an election and you want to go and recycle the same problem and go out there. Because total rejection rate, I know, analysis was almost about 71.2% rejection rate across the country for our candidate. To a political party, now so person we need power. Me na be na kan say, so obetimi don maame kura ko near the tumi amawa, unya tumi ade akojo maame. Now, the analogy I know mo ye na Kennedy Agyapong na no me de post we beto hoi. Omo di matem o na Kennedy Agyapong is he a candidate? How can Kennedy Agyapong be president? You are not sensible than the Americans. Donald Trump was a they look America for no media no a friend say he's a riffraff. No find a table. Somebody that they can't even imagine him being the president. But Americans say they can see a leader in him. Now throughout the historical facts, be a professor, be a research about it. Now no matter how say every great leader be we are now leader be unique be they have one characteristics about them. Maybe that's the main reason why I support Kennedy Agyapong is that they have a little bit of craziness in them. Every leader be great what be we are wa achieve bibia the din da ho ebesi ne bia wo that kind of craziness.
And you think sir me ba search leader na
me mpacho ahani hia because one man onkofo na antie de me kanasia wo de tro question to me wi anu ahiti me. The reason is that Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, Napoleon Bonaparte mentioned some of the great leaders in the world. Omunina, such a character runs through them. Yakoho, ye baba be defeating. Winston Churchill share denwa the soldiers crusher. How can you go to war with such a military uni bibia ubet media standing them? Or defy everything, defied every leadership around him, and decided that crazily he will go with those kind of men, and lo and behold, he won. Hitler, look at the Holocaust. Or transcend what taking decision. Say, listen, down the consequences. I will step on people's toes, and I will take this decision, and this is the the results that I get. You have leaders like that who get up in the morning and say Ghana, you're a real leader. Obesori anopano wako Kwame Nkrumah circle say ne me bubuesi modern lorry park IBC that Kennedy with me for the long time I've known him can do that. You get up in the morning and tell you in the face, Minister of Finance, what gufu, get out, may you wadi. This is the kind of leader that we want. A leader who get up in the morning and tell you that this is how I want the whole institution of state institution to behave. About 6 now and Rojumama Obaye Uwedi. The only leader in Ghana at the moment, Kennedy Agyapong. He is the only one who can do that. And I know, I have so much confidence in him. Mamima example, Ghana Gas. Oba as a board chairman. Or share Mudina and way almost one day. Or Tsem Crawford Merjuma. Eba bear almost bear 6. Omba bear 10. General managers in penny 4 ne 1 wine. Made the Boba Kukumanuma. Kennedy did one Oda Busa Kudusumo. Odua 7:15. Now man for Merjuma. Juma or did D. Saki Bibi suspendi Bibi. A moment the clock be born was a Ube O clock. First time a Ghana gas in ya automated clock system. Ube Romo you ube clock. Or buy me committee exec committee panel. Or buy them in your Obusa me managers listen me way. He gave it to me in the face, in front of everybody. This is the kind of man we are talking about. And you'll be a leader. Nimkwala atimi kodi atem ni afa chire ni esre otimi kanchiro obi aso nyai. Not that kind of leader. Kennedy Agyapong, they make a characteristics of leaders. Ye can want some. Me, I can see that in him. And he delegates any NPP for media. Why? They always talk about this issue. Oh, Papa Wena. Odidi we atem odidi wan atem o de mo check Kennedy Agyapong banta onu bi enye bia no it was because of NPP o wa meka asemu
and Ghana in general
emfa ne ho a because of NPP and Ghana fighting for justice for people when the catch us all the kokromotie kwa yi a yemfa so tro nya akwan Asante fo ne bu sa be no udi kokromotie kwa yi a ye de so tro ne ja akwan ana wan na pofo asempa kodo Papa in Nakuma and Unyobia or what passion for people, the love that he has for people, or who you may be at any time. And I'm always when Bamina was Uncle Phoebe blessing yet. As who are Becano Ghana, a part of society who are dear, nice, oh, my background, I'll say, yes, oh, yet. That's the kind of society that we are building. But you once now who are e bit me dani boja hu hwan anajo e be na me buntini o ye onkofo bu anwansena hu o mawia o mutimi dani boja hu hwan anajo enti baby aye kron Ghana as a country baby aye pese e kron ni baby aye pese e wura na ye hwe baby a Ghana a political history aduru everything is business as usual. The technocrats, the lawyers, everybody just looking at business as usual, business as usual, business as usual. And they decided to say, as a country, you try a leader with the practical ideas, a leader who can come out and make decisions practical. Because the last time I catch it was say, Kennedy Agyapong. Every person in Ghana, Bia, or every part of Ghanaian society, Bia, can see themselves in him. Now, if you are poor, what a single room da, o mami hiano, what to PK da, o ye bogada, what to kwanda, what ko hoso da, o ye taxi driver, what to mpada, why ye day, what trabroche, what hoso, what ko infa, uba Ghana hano, o mami no nibi. Oda papademu na utukwan we student o fa kwan fa futukwan mu ko one of the best schools in Ghana ko robu soldiers with anything will be a company businessman be Kennedy Agyapong every person in Ghana can see themselves in Kennedy Agyapong. And that is the leader that Ghana is looking for. Me say, me nama masu ebu. That was the first interview I granted. People were thinking I was shocked. Me say, people, the Kennedy Agyapong fever. And yeah, about say, the NPP, we are going to look for a running mate. Or we are looking for a presidential candidate. The Ghana for penny at the Bema. I must say, na papa no, Ghana for se nompe. Papa no musu onye, muna muka musu onye, but Ghana for se the onye ni pen. I don't know for the Ghana for pay. All don't kokromoti be me tumi. Aname boa. Ghana for dom kokromoti be me tumi. The man compassionate leadership. The way I was seeing impact on ordinary people from the time unim krofo afan nsem through US visa lottery kwa omatima di ye wa abrochira, you have no idea. Na ye mu bi kra na esusa. You best start US visa lottery and krofo benya green card akota America. Kennedy Agyapong started everything in Ghana here.
Until someone okay,
yeah, can say apart from that, na no me call Konfanoche who say no team wo Kumasi. Because Konfanoche na obi a pra ne call say MRI machine esiwo. Me kwa na me ni me ka checken. So yes, you could track so Kennedy Agyapong to Canada. What you are so ba mu bi antua. Everywhere you see is for go to the northern region, go check the hospitals, the impact this man has made there. Or ye bibia on ka. Now it's about time that people document what he has done. A branch here bako or co university see car no be school fees. 3,000 Ghana cedis. 3,000 no. Or no na Kennedy Agyapong kwa Adom FM here. And Okoshia no shia no no de na sembo na kwa nanim esu Kennedy twin botuma say 5,000 or the man sikaro kwa broso a branch and net or you graduated in a gun e be kire Ken. How many millions of young ones out there and then your impact ma maybe sorry so call omukoya adwuma bi as factory bi o say western region say central region baby omuko omu twitwa eniomo say potatoes so say dey o say Kennedy Agyapong pa na ne nioma ekofa ne omukoya no nya bibidi ohwe ne ma. A lot of different stories that the impact that this man has made on the ordinary people. Na ye sorry and someone ye kanu ye share papa no ni nyoma o ye de Ghana, but because we our own selfish parochial interest in tinu na ye share nyoma no on the periphery. But the media maker said the Ghana for can and a me uzu ben pama betra ha me catch wo. Na Ghana for SA NPP amanyoku yemfa Kennedy Agyapong bra. And as a deputy communication director, my job is to communicate what the ordinary people are telling us to the people of Ghana. Nien country homo country the whoever knows the delegates you know near they know. What you say to me catch us and the communication director and what taking sides. No, I'm not taking sides. I want my party to come to power. And you know, the homo catch them and I may communicate to my party delegates. Say delegates what Ghana for some of the Kennedy Agyapong ba mbama mutumi. It won't go for Kennedy Agyapong right? Tianuti na menya bra me ha me kasa. Ghana for no can every day. Nanu me betra ha me kasa unu ahemfo afre me. Unim a lawyers no doctors ni penifo toto wuro a frame of Ghana ha. Asem no eno ana usu aka no. Kosoa na remind the Ghana for say mudi Kennedy Agyapong ba ye beto aba.
Yo, for we and somewhere about beto yepono so make say so we can subscribe to channel here but more than say over subscribe. Now I like video don't give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wo foforo so na when you be here now and somewhere also e wo Ghana memoir. Also betimi atchere wadwen afa ye and somewhere nyina ho e wo comment box ni mo. Mo beti me kabim in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.